What's going on, guys? I spent a significant amount of time today in silence, in peace, um, just looking out, meditating, thinking, reflecting on many different things, including reflecting on my dreams, visions, things of the past. Um, it's For me, it's the closest thing to what I describe as fulfilling. It's fulfilling to me to observe what I think of as other dimensions. It's fulfilling for me to look at other realities. Why that is, I don't know. But in addition to that, I was also reminiscing about the previous world, the pre Mandela world. And I was remembering something that's overlooked so much in this discussion, and that is scents and fragrances. I talked about this yesterday about how they can weaponize scents if this screen, in fact, will ever exist. Now, I have this very deep and profound memory of certain smells out in nature that I don't really think exist anymore. That's the only way I can put it. And I can't really describe these scents, but they evoked feelings of uh, connection. They evoked feelings of deep connection to, to the world, which I was connected to it back then. And I'm talking about a very young child here, 5, 6, 4, 5, 6, 7 years old, especially when I would go to camp in upstate New York when my parents would send me over for the whole summer with me and my brother and cousins. And I would go out on my own just to the local pond, or flower field of some kind in the Catskill Mountains in New York. And I would feel this vibrancy to life that was electric. It was energetic. It filled you with this sort of harmony, this inner harmony that was indescribable. It doesn't happen anymore. I can sit out and sit there for hours, Raj, and look at, you know, nature. And I have, with the phone put away, and there's something still there, but that life force is not. It's like it's been robbed from us. And I'm not saying everyone is experiencing this like me. That's not what I'm implying at all. I just feel like we've been cut off from some kind of life force. And could it be related to the screen? If it exists, I don't know. Out of coherence, Angel is here. Hey, hey, hey. Yeah, so I was just talking about, those scents in my childhood, those smells of nature, of flowers. They were so vibrant. They were so powerful. I can't find those smells anywhere anymore. You could give me the most beautiful flower right now, and it just doesn't exist. It's strange to me. I don't know. I'm a bit off topic. I was going to talk about the screen exclusively here, you know, episode 2 of what we discussed yesterday. Um, Again, a really insane, far-fetched idea, but nothing nothing should be far-fetched on this channel, ladies and gentlemen, nothing at all. What's interesting to me is oh no, yeah, Angel, but this has been ongoing way before COVID though, this sort of sensation. Way before that. Um yeah, so tomorrow, as another side note, I'm seeing I'm seeing a band live. It's a U2 cover band. And I hate U2, no offense to anyone who likes U2. Actually, they're probably one of my least favorite bands. I liked some of their early stuff, but I'm not seeing them for the band. It has nothing to do with the band. The singer, Mr. Bono himself of this cover band, is a promoter. And so he wants to promote my band. So he's like, you guys come see me and watch me play, and then I'll promote you, and I'll suffer through U2 songs for that. Okay, I will humble myself and suffer through that misery, but whatever. We'll see how it goes tomorrow. That's not my point though. Figure out a name yet. Corn pig, right? I thought it's just ridiculous to me. I told him that as a joke. I'm like, corn pig. And they're completely serious that they want that name. And I'm like, we're not Iowa farmers over here. Like, we're not like redneck metal. Like, I don't understand. Like, we're like fancy prog weirdos over here. That name doesn't match at all what we do. It's not Five Finger Death Punch or anything. So, but my point is that U2 was the was the first band that opened at the Las Vegas Sphere. But even more than that, they funded its construction partially. So U2 is directly involved in that damn Sphere. And now I'm seeing a U2 cover band tomorrow. And that Sphere, again, I didn't mention it last time, but if you guys didn't see it, I definitely encourage you to check it out because it is a pretty insane feat of architecture, which brings me to the next question. How could something like that be constructed in the sky? Well, how the hell would I know? All I do know is that they are definitely, that's the sense I'm getting, okay? After watching these trails for years, we've had 1.5 billion theories about, from ranging from global warming to cooling the planet to, blocking out the sun to spraying us with heavy metals to poison us like rats. And, probably all of those are still true. But in addition to that, like I'm getting this construction project vibe from this whole thing that there is some kind of massive black budget thing going on up there. U2 is one of the highest flying spy. Oh, that's right, the U2 spy plane. Yeah, right. You got that. Literal eyes in the sky. Brilliant. Thank you for bringing that up. Yeah, man. Yeah. So, so like if they want the sky to be reflective, like very reflective to light, and they're spraying tons and tons of heavy metals, a screen to me, a projector kind of makes sense. And it also makes sense in the spy, in like the ultimate Brave New World spy apparatus too. Now, it seems far-fetched, over the top, and absurd to have a giant screen in the sky, but yet it doesn't. Because imagine the psychological effect something like that would have on people. Now, if this thing doesn't exist, I don't want to give them any ideas, but just imagine you're outside and you can't get away from a computer no matter what you do, no matter where you go. There's a screen in the sky that's observing you, and there already are satellites, right? That are always observing everything. But it's like far beyond the satellite. This is like I said yesterday, this is an immersive, interactive system that's like connected to your biology. Um, yeah, the sky will be our new TV, right? Oh, of course, they'll definitely be showing things up there and presenting things up there that everyone will be expected to watch. And if you don't, they'll electrocute you or whatever. Um, and again, like if there's no apocalypse, I'm not expecting this thing to really go online like that soon. Like if this is a real thing, I'm thinking like 2040, 2050 type of a situation. Um, but I don't know, you know, it could all be like complete and total nonsense, but it could not be. I don't know. I'm just the way I see it is in order to participate in it though, like I kind of had this vision in my head that it's like similar to 3D glasses. Like if you go to a 3D theater, if you just watch the screen without the glasses, you just see like blurry kind of drunken forms. It's the same sort of idea with this screen, is that you'll need to be, you know, for lack of a better word, chipped uh, or implanted with your own Oculus of some kind in order to actually interact with this thing in the sky. And otherwise, it will kind of look flat and two dimensional to you, but it will be more 3D and more real um, with this, you know, with this interactive system that they want to put in place. And it's the synthetic world overlapping the real world is what this eventually is supposed to be. Um, and you know what I'm wondering? Could it already be projecting things that aren't there even now? All the strange glitches we've been seeing, you know, for years. Could that be this thing projecting anomalies to us, like planes being stuck in the sky, or even UFOs? Like, who knows? You know, like it's just it's it's very plausible to me actually that this thing could exist and it could become a reality. I don't want it to. Um, but the whole idea is for it to be, you know, fully invasive, fully interactive, and it will bring everyone to oneness, right? It'll, everyone will be in kumbaya together because everyone's under the sphere now. The sphere, you're exposed to the sphere like everyone else is. Everyone's under the same roof and you can't escape, kind of a communist situation. Um, I don't know. If it isn't real, if I gave them this idea, I'm gonna be really pissed then. I doubt that. I doubt any of these minions or goons watch my channel, but who knows? I always felt this vibe that the maker of Pedgo 2 watches my channel, but I have no idea if he has. He's never commented. Um, I don't know. I just, and this thing, like, it'll overlap over our reality, right? And when the technology advances enough, that sky screen will fully project, it will be indistinguishable from the physical world. It will just kind of merge with the world at some point. Now think about that. Isn't that kind of interesting to think about? Like, would that be what they describe as like the technological singularity? So it kind of just all gathers all that information and just sucks the world into its interface. It's a pretty interesting thought. It's possible. It's possible. It's possible we're already in it and it's just kind of resetting itself over time or something like that. I don't want to think about that. That's really depressing. But it could be like this kind of toroidal projector system within that just how do I say it? Repeats, recycles itself somehow. I don't know. What do you think? Does this thing exist? Will it exist? Um, in my opinion, before I go, it would be the ultimate spy apparatus, the ultimate tool for New World Order if a thing like that will come. I think it'll have the ultimate mental effect on people, even if they don't um, would it have the implant or whatever it's supposed to be to interact with it. Even if they don't interact with the screen, it'll still have a profound psychological effect on people because they know that there's no escape. Like, man, it's kind of depressing to think about. I really hope this doesn't come true. Like, I really hope, but that's just the vibe I'm getting. They're building something in the damn sky. It's a construction project, okay? That it's gotta be. Um, just remember, we're formless awareness. Can't and forever. No, I'm not saying we're forever trapped. No, that's not what I was implying. I wasn't implying that we're trapped. I'm just implying that, like, what if this system is like the system itself is like entrapping itself? You know what I mean? Like, it's like the super intelligent screen that just repeats itself. You get what I mean? And we're just sort of observing it here. Um, Texas Danny, nice to see you. I think I'm actually about done though. I don't know. Any final thoughts, anyone? So Angel says it already exists. I'm right there with you. I think it already exists too. There's something up there. Um, whether it's alien tech or something that's more than just observing, it's already like interacting and interfacing with people. Some kind of strange intelligence up there. Um, at least we get to die. Yeah, Angel. Yeah. Yeah, there's a weird loop. I've experienced it in my own mind. Yeah, for sure. I don't know, guys. I guess we'll find out before I go. I will say that, this new year has started off kind of with a powder keg, actually. It's the wars have flared up again, and now this strange attack in Iran. There's some strange stuff going on with that too. So, I mean, for all I know, the world could just literally end too. I mean, it hasn't happened yet, but it's like, what's better, that or the screen? I mean, I guess we gotta build our own path, right? Because neither option sounds good. If if they're proposing either of those options. Um, hiding our location. What do you mean it's hiding our location? I'm confused. All right, mention that in the comments. My brain is farting now. I gotta go. Sorry.